Okay, so within 1 or 2 minutes, I'm going to start the laboratory session. So it is hmm, second laboratory. Am I right? Hello, dear students. Am I
Yes, sir.
right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So basically, in today's laboratory session, we are going to see one interesting thing. Okay, it belongs to the measurement. I have shared my screen with you people. Is it visible? Hello.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Okay. Now, dear student, basically, uh, okay. And now it's a full screen. Okay. So basically today we are going to see one transducer that is nothing but RTD. RTD. Okay. So in today's laboratory of EMI, electronic measurement and instrumentation, we will see about one sensor which is called as a RTD. Okay, don't worry about what it is. I am here to explain you each and everything for the same. Okay, so in today's laboratory session, we will see about working principle of RTD, static and dynamic characteristics of RTD, and effect of various parameters on RTD performance. Okay, so here it starts. Basically, temperature. RTD is a one sensor with the help of which we are going to measure the unknown temperature. Okay, so over here in this slide, I have placed fundamental information about temperature. Temperature is nothing but average measurement of heat or thermal energy of the particles in the substance. Okay, it's a average measurement. So consider if you are measuring temperature of a one bucket. Okay, one bucket full of water, or if you are measuring temperature in a one tumbler, both will be the same. Okay, so here pot size doesn't matter because here we are going for average measurement of the temperature or heat. Okay, its unit is Kelvin, but most commonly used units are Celsius and Fahrenheit. So doctor measure particular temperature, that temperature is in Fahrenheit, but in our day-to-day life we are using Celsius for weather forecasting and other applications. Okay, now resistance R is equal to V by I. Is it known to you? Are you aware about this equation? R is equal to V by I.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Yes, sir.
Resistance is a kind of thing through which we can have opposition in the current. Okay, now resistance doesn't depend on the amount of the current or potential difference, but its prime duty is the to oppose the flow of current. Okay, now based on that we are having one law, R is equal to V by I. Okay, so based on this equation we can say that over here temperature for a resistance is dependent on the temperature as well as type of the material. Okay, so measurement of temperature we are going to do over here with RTD. Okay, now RTD is nothing but registered temperature detector. Okay, RTD is nothing but registered temperature detector. So over here one relation is given, R is equal to rho L by A. L is length, A is cross sectional area, and rho is nothing but resistivity of the metal. Okay, so resistance is dependent on the resistivity of the material, length of the material, area of the material. Along with that, there is one relation with temperature. But what we are assuming, for a specific temperature, resistance will be constant. Okay, so consider I am in one aluminum bar. Okay, so if I am going to measure particular temperature of that bar at particular time, then it will be constant. As temperature changes, its resistance will also change. So here it's about RTD. Okay, so registered temperature detector, that means it's a sensor through which one can measure temperature by correlating the resistance with temperature. Okay, here we are not going to use any other thing, but we are going to use one resistor, and the resistor's temperature will change in accordance with temperature variation. Okay, resistivity of a material is going to change with reference to the temperature. Hope all of you are getting me. Hello.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Okay, so RTD is made from a pure metal. Okay, it may be platinum, nickel, copper, balco, or tungsten, but platinum is widely used for this particular thing. Okay, so what is happening inside RTD? There is one platinum wire or nickel wire or even copper wire. So it is placed in a particular surrounding where we want to measure the temperature. Okay, and due to the surrounding temperature, platinum wires resistance will change. Nickel wires resistance will change. Okay, so there is one relation with resistance and temperature. Okay, RT is nothing but resistance at temperature T. So consider if we want to measure resistance at 30 degrees, so I can mention R at 30 degree. R0 is nothing but resistance at reference temperature. So generally it is at 0 degree. Okay, A or alpha, it's a temperature coefficient of the resistance. Temperature coefficient of the resistance. Okay, and T is a temperature. T is a temperature. Okay, so Here, if you are going to look towards this equation, it is nothing but y is equal to mx plus c. Okay, so this equation over here, what we are going to do, instead of t minus t0, we are going to put only value of the t. Why t? Because we are assuming that t0 is 0 degree. Okay, so even that thing you can see from the graph. In graph, our observation starts from 0. Okay, so t minus t0, that is 0, and then t will increase. Is there any confusion, dear students, in this equation? Probably you have learned this equation in 11th, 12th physics as well as in basic electronics, even in circuit network. Hello?
No doubt, sir.
Okay, thank you, dear. So even slight variation in that equation, and over here A is there. Okay, temperature coefficient of resistance, so its derivation is provided. Okay, its temperature coefficient derivation is, base equation is shown over here, where they have considered t is equal to 100 and t0 is equal to 0 degree. Okay, so that thing is quite easy. Now this is out of scope for us. Why? Because we are electronics engineer. Okay, we are not fabrication engineer. So, but though there is one another relation between based on the calendar Van Dusen criteria, there is one another equation which you should keep in your mind. Okay, now RTD materials, basically which type of material RTD should be. Okay, so malleability should be there to form a small wires, linear relationship of the resistance and temperature, repeatability and stability, corrosion free, lower cost, and easy availability should be there. If linear relationship is not there, in that case what happens? Those observations will be confusing. Okay, so as temperatures changes, resistance should change constantly. Okay, those variation should be linear. Otherwise, it may create certain issues or confusing or ambiguity at the time of measurement. Okay, so here some performance specifications are listed in this table over here in this few points. First one is temperature coefficient. So we have already discussed about temperature coefficient. Accuracy, it should be more accurate. Stability, it should be more stable. Interchangeability, okay, that means if some part of the sensor or anything need to be replaced, then that should be possible. Okay, response time, it should have quick response, and over here certain few factors are mentioned which are affecting the performance of the RTD. Okay, so environmental factors can be there, or fabrication process based various properties are mentioned over here for our reference only. Okay, then insulation resistance. So consider RTD. So we are protecting RTD in the shield. Okay, so at that place, insulation resistance should not create any kind of hurdles in the measurement. Okay, and self-heating. So consider if you are measuring temperature and if device starts generating heating, then in that case it will not give us appropriate observations. Okay, so we should make sensing element in a way that it should produce minimum amount of heat. Okay, if heat changes, then current at the output of that resistive device will vary. Okay, so minimum heating should be there. Okay, and now over here One video is there. Okay, just be connected with me. I'm having one video. Let me show you that video. Okay, audio won't be there, so I need to share it again. Is it audible? Hello?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir, it is audible.
Okay. Hello? Hello? Hello?
Yes, sir.
Hello, sir.
Hope you people are now very well aware about the RTD. Hope you
Yes,
people
sir.
have enjoyed this video, small video.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, now I'm going to upload this thing on our channel. So from where you can uh, see each and everything. Okay, don't worry about it. I will provide you lab material for each and every laboratory. Now over here simulation link is given, so I'm just copying that simulation link and I'm just pasting that simulation link in the browser. Okay, so now so this lab will open. Basically where I am at VLab. In VLab electrical engineering department, in electrical engineering departments sensor lab, and in sensor lab list of experiment. Over there first experiment is characterize the temperature RTD sensor. Okay, okay.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Okay, sir.
So here pre-test is given, few small questions related to transducer and temperature measurement and all other things. So you can take that quiz pre-test. Now theory and prerequisite and all other parts I have already covered in the terms of PPT. Okay, now moving towards simulation part. Okay, so I'm just going on the simulator, clicking on the simulator. Okay, now dear students, over here procedure is given, so you can follow the procedure. Okay, now in the procedure they have mentioned that first select the metal. Okay, so I have selected platinum, then select its R0. Okay, then temperature. Okay, now you are supposed to calculate value of RT. Value of RT. Okay, so how I can have calculation of value of RT? RT is equal to R0 in bracket 1 plus T minus T0. Okay, so RT is equal to R0. What is R0? R0 is given as a 100. You can do this calculation 100 into in bracket 1 plus what is value of A? A is given as a 0.0385 in bracket T minus T0. T minus T0 is given as a 132. So 132 multiplied with 0.0385 plus 1 and multiply that answer with R0. What is R0? R0 is 100. So what is the answer? Should I show you that equation? I'm talking about this equation. RT is equal to R0 in bracket 1 plus A T minus T0. Okay, so over there in our case T minus T0 is 132, A or alpha is nothing but 0.00385. Okay, and R0 is given as 100. So what is the value? Hello? Dear student, please do little bit hurry because
Sir, I
conference
think 150.
50, that is false. Okay, no worries. Let me conclude this session. Basically, this kind of 3 to 5 values you are supposed to set over here. Okay, so after this calculation, click on the submit. Okay, so over here, if your answer is correct, then it will tell us correct. Okay, then set next value. I'm clicking on the set next value. Then get temperature over here. Now it's minus 143, but in our observation, we are supposed to take positive value only. Okay, so now it's a 140 degree. Okay, then again calculate RT Okay, then again click on the submit button, then set next value. This kind of 3 to 4 observations you can take. So you will get this kind of graph. Okay, hello.
Yes, sir.
Okay, dear students. Hello. Are you getting me?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes.
Then click on the plot. Okay, so plot will be there. Now in level 2, you know any kind of calculation, but there is one nice procedure is given. Okay, that procedure is belongs to uh, how we can make uh, RTD. Okay, so now with the help of nice animation, you can have RTD manufacturing. Okay, construction of RTD, and over there, based on the various varieties in the material, you can have one plot. Okay, so that thing you can do within a few moments. Along with that, over here in the audio video section, one gentleman is there. Okay, from Pune, he is explaining each and everything. Okay, so if I'm clicking over here, it's a 4-minute video. Okay, and over here, how to perform this experiment, that procedure he is speaking. So over here, various steps are mentioned. Okay, that gentleman is speaking each and every step. Okay, so from where you can have understanding of entire experiment. After the completion of this experiment, you can perform. You can have this uh, post test. Even some review questions are given over here. Okay, and in photo gallery, how actual RTD looks. Okay, so it's a actual image of actual RTD. Okay, RTD transmitter and all other circuit. These are nothing but some variations in the RTD. Okay, these are some of other variations in the RTD. Okay, even these are nothing but various other variations in the RTD. Okay, and over here, RTD manufacturing process. Various workers are working on the various parts of RTD that is shown over here in various images. Okay. And over here, in case of feedback, if you want to give any feedback, then you can give it. Okay. So that's it from my side regarding today's laboratory. I wish that all of you are going to simulate this thing after remaining time. Okay, today conference is scheduled, so we wish that all of you are going to join inauguration session of the conference, pre-conference workshop. Link is already shared with you people. Okay, probably our head of the department, Dr. Hitesh Shah sir, has already conveyed that message to you people to join the inaugural session. Okay, so kindly check your WhatsApp group and please join this pre-conference workshops. Two gentlemen are there. They are going to deliver their keynote speech for this conference. Okay, and topics are related to EC. They are from IoT applications and all other things. So it's a buzzing words. Okay, so we wish that all of you are going to join those sessions. Okay, dear students, is there any confusion from your side? 54 number, 56, 57, 59.
No, sir.
Thank you for joining me. Have a good time. See you in Saturday. Okay. Meanwhile, simulate this experiment. If you are facing any difficulties, then we will discuss your difficulties in next laboratory session, means this Saturday. Okay. Have a good time. You may leave the meeting. Take care.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.